Hello guys, it's Simply TV here, and you've just turned to channel 3, and I am casting this game. It's WyzDM versus mysterybat. They have been pro players for quite a while now. WyzDM used to be number 1, but I think, if I'm still remember right, mysterybat is now number 1. Alright, so the opening is pretty standard here. We got a sword. He's got starting off with the sword start. And let's see what WyzDM's gone up here. WyzDM's playing some Chaos versus Aura, so it's a CVO. So it's some standard play going to the swords. Oh, yep, good job with that sword, mysterybat. The swords are coming in for reinforcements. We got miners going in. The cats, if you notice, the cats are he's moving the cats, and he's taking spaces in between the fights, so his cats can just get a little bit more healthy than what they should be. There's 3 cats versus 2 swords, and he's taking over the tower middle. And he's about to lose that sword. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. The sword's going down. They took a cat. Oh shit. And mysterybat's going to leave a sword down there to go take tower for as long as possible. And he's going to get the sword. The sword's so close. Yeah, he got the sword. So the sword's down, and the sword is getting raped by three cats. He should really get that other sword down there. I think the sword and cat are now fighting for the tower dominance, I believe. The swords, neither of them gone for mana. Mr. WyzDM is up by 21 population. We're just watching this from mysterybat's perspective, and so there's 3 swords coming in, and the economy is just fucking holy hell. This is like chaos. None of them are switching into mana though. There's 6 cats. There's a lot of cats coming out for WyzDM. WyzDM doesn't usually like to stay on to too many cats, so it's kind of weird. So it makes me wonder if he's going to go for some cat upgrades. Here comes the bomber. He throws out the sword, trying to get some little ticks off that bomber, so the bomber doesn't blow up all in his face. He really needs to get something. He might have to resort to Castle Archer for just a moment, because there is 6 cats here, and that is just too much, I think, for mysterybat to handle at the moment. mysterybat's coming in, and there's the Castle Archer. The Castle Archer is going to be driving back these cats probably pretty far, and he should probably get some few snipes on these cats. WyzDM put those cats way too deep into the game. And so here's a 4-sword army with 5-sword army, because the other sword went back to base. And actually, that is actually quite a big of an army. He's able to keep those swords alive from early game. They're going for minor hustle. WyzDM is. He's going for minor hustle. He's going to go take tower. He's going to sell for tower here for a minute. Here comes another Archidon, and the Archidon is, I think he's got 3. He might be going for upgrades. He's broke mana. Both of them are broke mana. WyzDM's going for Poison Dead Guts. So it's going to be Dead's gameplay here. And mysterybat's going for walls. So he might be actually going a little bit more defensive play, especially against those Deads. The poison damage is going to be a lot. He really needs to probably bring out some spears, because he's running too much on the swords. And as soon as his Deads and Juggernauts come out, mysterybat's going to have a few problems. What is this miner doing? What the hell? Oh, the miner. I didn't know the miner could actually build the wall that far. What are you talking about? I didn't know that it could build that into that far. Okay, so here comes the 3 bombers of 3 bombers, and they get good connections here. Then that could be over. Here comes the Dead. The Dead's putting a bunch of poison onto the swords, actually, and the swords are pushing in. We would probably need to get some merics to cure out, especially with the poison. That's actually going to be very dangerous. Oh, the bombers, I don't think they got enough good of a connection for that to be worthy. The spear's coming out for mysterybat. Mysterybat is doing a ton of damage. WyzDM is going for more poison damage onto the Spearton. The Spearton can take quite a lot, though, especially with the archers coming in. If you can get those Deads are quite tanky, though, but if you can get a Dead pick off here, that'd be absolutely amazing. 42 to 53 population, and there is quite a bit of mana on mysterybat's side. He could be going for a lot of stuff. There's a meric coming out. He's got the cure, but the Spearton probably will die before he gets that, because he does not have Spearton shield. Yeah, there goes the death of the Spearton. He needs to go into another Spearton. If he was to have Spearton shield at that moment, he probably would have saved the Spearton, because the meric could have got there enough time. And there is another Spearton though, so it is 59 to 51 population. Wisdom's getting charged for Juggernauts. That means we can assume that he has Juggernauts on the battlefield. He's getting, and it's going to be standard play from mysterybat going Speartons as always, because that's all Order can do. Here comes the Deads, and the Deads are just doing so much, but the Meric should be able to keep these Speartons alive, if I remember right. I mean, if I can. Fire arrows going up, I believe that was fire arrows. Yep, fire arrows are going up. I missed the calling for the fire arrows. He's going to send that Spearton back, and he's just having the Speartons just rotate in between. I would not want to be one of these Speartons at the moment, because they're getting a lot of poison. He's going really defensive into the... really defensive with that castle wall. He has to, because of the poison dead. It's actually very high population. There is Ghost Tower and Shield Bash coming up for upgrades onto this. So he's just going to have to put... I would actually not send that spear in. That probably wouldn't have been the spear I would have sent in. I probably would have sent in the other spear. He's probably going to want to throw another spear, another wall down, or he might lose some miners here, actually, because there is a bunch of deads. Actually, a very scary amount of deads. It's actually quite amazing. The ghost Juggernaut comes in, and there is a bash coming in, and there is a tower wall, but the tower wall goes, I mean, the miner wall goes down. The Archers is retreating back to the statue, and I think he is dug too deep into his pockets with his Juggernauts, and he's going way too deep. He's losing a lot of stuff, but there is a lot of miners dropping. There's 60 to 80 population. Dang, the Archers are just doing so much, putting so much work in here. Actually, it's actually pretty disgusting. The dead, so the poison might be just enough. There is another Juggernaut. The Juggernaut is coming in, and it is taking a lot of HP. There is 2 healers on the thing. He needs to run those Archers back behind the what is it called? The fucking healers. He needs to put them behind the healers, because the healers actually do have quite a bit more health than the Archidons. And if I was him, I might have just used my miners as a shield wall. Actually, just use the miners. There's a bunch of jugs here, but there is the Spearton, and I don't see any jugs. The Archers can push in here, and they are taking out quite a few deads. Full mysterybat is taking quite a number on them. There is another Juggernaut. There is another dead who's not in this thing. Another dead falls behind the lines. There is a Juggernaut. And there is quite a few more Archers. I would think there's a few more Archers than there are deads here. The Juggernaut goes in, and now they are pushing in, and the Juggernaut versus the Spearton is a Ghost Juggernaut. If he can take that tower from Wisdom, that actually might be GG, because I think if he was to take the tower, he really has nothing to do. And there is another Spearton. The Spearton has Spear Wall. He is about to take... he probably should just, switch back and take that. He's taking down so many deads here, though. It is an unbelievable play. mysterybat looks like he probably should have lost that fight with the defense coming in. And he does have one Meric, and the Meric is curing off a lot of poison on these Archers. As long as he can keep these Archers healthy, that'd be actually perfect, because Archers can just have so much damage per second. With so many of them, it's not even funny. That is... I don't know what those upgrades are. I actually haven't seen that upgrade. I actually don't know what those upgrades are, so don't judge me. It might be Giant Growth. I think it's Giant Growth. I can't see. I think that's Giant Growth, and my bad. And so the Giant is here though, and the Giant can do a lot of damage, so he needs to be really careful. mysterybat needs to be really careful here. He's going with a bunch of Archers, and then he takes out the Bomber. The Bomber, if he was connected and hit all those Archers, that would have been actually devastating to mysterybat, because of how much damage they could do, because of how grouped up they were together. He was able to snap that Bomber, and Wisdom comes in with another Juggernaut, and the Juggernaut is charging in there. He really needs to do something with this Giant, though. This Giant is basically there for a big meat shield, because... yeah, I don't know what I would do as mysterybat right now, because he really is needing economy. But he can't put his miners out there because he just sniped off so easily. But he has the Archers, and the Archers are really important. The Wisdom has been not pressured really all this game, though. If you think about it, he hasn't even lost any health on any of his miners. There is that was Giant Strength, I was right. And the Giant Strength is up. This is the time to push in, he thinks. The Juggernaut is getting actually absolutely demolished by these fucking Archers. Oh my god. And then there goes the Spirits, Juggernaut. I keep getting confused. There is 2 Merics here for the Spearton. I think he needs a little bit more Speartons. Oh, there is a Meric, though. The Meric actually has popped up. And, I mean, not Meric, the Majikill is coming up. And there is the sacrificing of the population just to get more population. But in the end, I don't know what this Giant's going to do. This Giant actually might be dead. This Giant is actually losing a ton of health. There is an electric wall on all over those jugs. Those jugs are taking so much damage. There was at least 1 jug kill, and there was fire damage. So even there's probably even more jugs. I mean, not jugs. Deads killed in that fight. Oh my gosh, so much damage. There's fire arrows. The fire arrows are going to not land. Actually, they land on a few of them. There's so many deads here. The deads are just falling out of nowhere. They're falling out of the sky. The deads are just doing so much. I mean, the Archers are just doing so much damage to these deads. These deads are just absolutely demolished by these Archers. And that will be GG from WyzDM. mysterybat wins and takes the game. Oh, that was absolutely amazing. That was absolutely amazing. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. This has been Sinfully TV, and I'm out of here.